accuracy, and it is good. Jake Bates throwing right side, and it's going to be intercepted. Return past the 15, past the 20, out past the 30. Has space down the sideline. 40, 35, 30. And he is gone. A pick six for Houston. Snap good, hold good, kick up. And it is straight down the middle. Looking to throw, rolls out right. Throws end zone. Touchdown San Antonio. Cody Latimer alone in the end zone. They take a 1-point lead with 3 seconds left. 52-yarder, left hash for the win. Snap good, hold good, kick up, and it's drilled. Miami escapes week 1 with the win. Jason Sanders is looking to throw. Pass right side, wide open. Touchdown Drake London. Touchdown Drake London. Atlanta has tied this game and are an extra point away from taking the lead. Needing the 12-yard line. Handoff, Robinson left side. And going to be stuffed. A loss of 4, maybe 5 on the play. And with 50 seconds to go, the Chiefs have the ball. And most likely that does it. Ball on the 17.5-yard line. Looking to throw. Stepping up, throwing for the end zone. And caught. Touchdown Green Bay. Dontavian Wicks. 56 seconds to play. The Packers are within 3. 6:17 to play in overtime. Tua shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right, bunched up. Tua to throw. Pass time. Plenty of time. Pass. End zone, left side. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown Miami. They're gonna win. Let's go, baby. Here, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Gonna send Smith in motion. Toss left side for Saquon Barkley. Good blocking and room to run. Pass midfield, spinning his way. Pass the 35 to 30. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and the Eagles respond instantly. Saquon Barkley. Oh my, making his presence felt. 1 play, 60 yards, 3rd and 9 from the 35. Mahomes looking to throw. Quick pass left side, caught by Piron. Has room to run. First down and more. Down to about the 17. And he stays in bounds. That will do it. The Kansas City Chiefs have escaped the Bills and have punched their ticket. Hello, everybody, and welcome on in. Sunday of Week 11 wraps up with the Lions and Eagles going at it, a potential NFC Championship preview. This is the 4th game I'm live with. Started with Madrid with the Dolphins and Commanders, and wrapping things up here in Philadelphia with the Eagles and Lions. Welcome on in. Kickoff is moments away. It's been a fun Sunday slate. My voice is not going to like me tomorrow, but that's fine. I don't have to use it again until Tuesday, basically. I'm going to go live tomorrow night as well, but it's not like I have anything to do tomorrow morning, which is good. But welcome on in. Welcome on in. We are waiting kickoff in this one. This should be a fun one. The Lions have a great opportunity here to put more distance between them and the Packers in the NFC North. Obviously, the Bears won. So somehow, if the Lions lose tonight, the Bears stand alone on top of the NFC North, which is crazy to say after 11 weeks, but that is where we sit currently in the NFL. And the Eagles, they're sitting comfortably in the NFC East. A win basically just puts them back into first place in the NFC talks alongside the Rams. But yeah, the NFC is crazy right now. The Bears are a half game ahead of the Lions entering this week. So it's borderline must win. But that is something else. That we could be talking about the Bears. I doubt it because the Bears still have most of that division to play. But we're talking about the Bears potentially being in the lead for the North. But yeah, so it's they still have the Packers to play twice and the Lions to play at the end of the season. And their entire schedule in the coming weeks is not the easiest. Having Philadelphia as well in Philly, having San Francisco in San Francisco. The Bears are going to be a fun team to watch. But first and foremost, we have the Lions and the Eagles going at it. And yeah, the Eagles are pretty much guaranteed to repeat as NFC East champions, which is kind of shocking, considering that it's been 20 plus years since the last time that has happened. And yeah, the Lions currently sit as the 6th seed, but obviously a win today would put them back into the 3 seed. Anyway, in fact, we'll put them at the 2 seed as they would have the head-to-head tiebreaker with Philly. So this should be fun. Do the Lions and Rams still have to play each other? If so, that's a game I would want to be live with. They do. And that is week 15. Okay. Oh, it is windy in Philly. What the fuck? They showed Jake Elliott hidden in pregame. It is a windy night in Philadelphia. As Jake Bates is on to send this one down, the Eagles get the ball first to begin this game. And Sunday Night Football from Philadelphia is underway. Kickoff is going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles will begin from the 35, and out comes Jalen Hurts and this Eagles offense to take the field. A very rough showing last week against Green Bay. Looking for a better showing tonight. Really need every facet of the offense to have a somewhat solid showing. From Saquon Barkley in the backfield to A.J. Brown getting more targets and getting more involved. To the passing game as a whole being more of a factor. Just need a better showing compared to what they had last week. Now I'm curious, what is A.J. Brown's current targets per game number? As Hurts under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right, going to play action and look to throw. First pass attempt of the game is going to be incomplete. Looking for Devonta Smith. It was a wobbly pass there. And 2nd and 10 coming up. A.J. Brown is at about 6.7 targets per game. As Hurts going to throw it left side, that is dropped by Dallas Goedert to a 3rd and 10 coming up. Yeah, his target numbers aren't bad by any means. It's just not kind of what you would want if you're A.J. Brown. I mean, last year he was at roughly 7.5. So yeah, it's roughly the same. Hurts looking to throw in 3rd and 10. Pass left side going to be caught by A.J. Brown for a gain of 11. And enough for the first. So 1st and 10 from the 47. Hurts in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. 1st and 10 near midfield. Hurts in shotgun looking to throw. Has time. Step into his left to buy more. Rolling out and going to throw this left side to Saquon Barkley. That's going to be incomplete. Along the sideline, penalty marker down. I guess they're saying that the ball did not survive the ground there. It's a holding against the Eagles either way, so we're 1st and 20 coming up. Calling it against Lane Johnson. Yeah, clear holding. Lane Johnson was holding Aiden Hutchinson pretty easily there. I just have the Eagles jersey. I don't have a Lions one, otherwise I would be wearing the Lions one. Handoff up the middle is going to get about 3 or 4. But at the same time, like, there's 2 NFC teams. I'm a Dolphin fan. I kind of don't care who wins. I just want a good game. So, like, if the Eagles win, cool. If Lions win, cool. Kind of lean in the Lions, but as long as it's a good game, I don't care. Hurts in shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. 2nd and 15 from the 41. Gonna look to throw. Pressure comes quick. Pass right side is off the mark and incomplete. Looking for A.J. Brown. And it's 3rd and 15. Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson was he unblocked? Yeah, he was unblocked off that right side. That's a dangerous game to be playing, Philly. Not blocking Aiden Hutchinson typically does not work out great. Hurts in shotgun. Back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. Shift in the back to his right as he motions to tight end right to left, and Hurts will look to throw. Has some time. Dancing around in the pocket. Lions only send 3. Hurts going to take it himself up the middle and going to be brought down at about the line of scrimmage. Maybe the O-line push him for a yard, but nonetheless, it's nowhere near enough for the first, and the Eagles will have to punt this away. It won't be a blowout. This game's going to be close, I feel. Just because of the Eagles' defense, this game will be close. All right, so the punt from Brandon Mann, it comes off clean and going to be returned beginning from the 15. Going backwards a bit, trying to find a lane, and going to be brought down at the 14. Not a great return there from Khalif Raymond. And the Lions will start backed up in their own territory as we head to a commercial break with 12:16 to play in the quarter. All right. Yep, commercial break. If you mean like what program I used, it's called Krita, Krita. I just simply put the quarter, the Q of quarter, the G and guard, smash them together, and put the Q and that side in Dolphins colors, the G and that side in New York Knicks colors. Because for NBA coverage and NBA discussions, I have a friend that joins who's more knowledgeable in the NBA, and he's a New York Knicks fan. which should be some NBA content around the off season, because I have ideas for videos for that, and I wanted to start talking about the NBA more on here. It's just the NFL was the easiest for me to do. Yep, at commercial break still. At commercial break. All right, just getting back from commercial break, the NBC broadcast is showcasing the Rocky Steps. As we await the Lions' first drive of the game. Goff under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Play action looking to throw. Pass right side will be caught past the 20 and out of bounds near the 23 there for Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2nd and 1 coming up. So a 2nd and 1 coming up. Goff in shotgun, back to his right, 2 receiving options to each side. Man in motion, right to left. As Goff will look to throw. Quick pass right side, caught by Gibbs. Didn't get enough for the first down and out of bounds near the 26, a gain of 3. The Lions keep the chains moving. Jared Goff is at a 74% completion percentage through 10 weeks. That is actually nuts. Alone in shotgun, 3 receiving options to the left, 2 to the right, looking to throw. Pass left side is going to be tipped and intercepted. Being returned past the 15 and down to the 11. It's Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles defense makes a big time play. Just as I was talking about Goff's completion percentage, that ball is tipped and going the other way. It's Jordan Davis gets a hand on that one. And Cooper DeJean goes directly to Cooper DeJean. Tough start for the Lions. There's a bad balance on that ball being tipped. So 1st and 10 from the 11. Hurts in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. Going to keep it himself left side, passing it to A.J. Brown, who's going to get brought down near the 10, a gain of 1. After the play action there. Initial concern is Aaron Rodgers has a slight break on his wrist. Hurts going to hand this off left side for Saquon Barkley, and he's going to get about a yard. So 3rd and 8 coming up. 10 minutes to play in the first quarter. Hurts alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. A first down would be the 1-yard line. Hurts looking to throw. Pass left side. Incomplete. Looking for A.J. Brown. And the Lions defense forces a 3 and out after being put into a precarious situation. So out comes Jake Elliott. Probably should have been a penalty there. But nothing was thrown. So Jake Elliott on for the field goal try. It is a 27-yard kick from the left hash. It is up, and it is good. The Eagles get on the board first, capitalizing off of the interception. We get to see Jared Goff and his offense right back once we get back from commercial break. Yep, so at commercial break. Yep, at commercial break. At commercial break. Waiting for the Eagles to send this one down after going 3 and out, but so we'll be able to get a field goal thanks to a Cooper DeJean interception. All right, just getting back from commercial break. See how the Lions shake. See how the Lions bounce back after the interception. Elliott on to send this one down. Kick is underway. Going to be returned beginning from the 5. Room out past the 20 and down to the 21. Not great returns going on for Detroit tonight. All right, so 1st and 10. Goff under center. Back behind him, 3 receiving options to the right. Man in motion, right to left. And going to hand this off left side for Jahmyr Gibbs and brought down behind the line for a loss of 1. Back to the 20. 9.5 to play in the first quarter. All right, so second and 11, Goff and shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side, ball on their own 20. Play clock winding down. Tight end send in motion left to right. Goff looks to throw. Pressure coming, trying to escape, but unable to. Sacked at the 15. It's Jalen Phillips on the sack. Penalty marker down. Holding against the Lions will be declined. A 3rd and 16 coming up for the Lions. Oh boy. Oh, what a bulldoze up front. And then Phillips from the right side. A nice 2-pronged attack there. Goff and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right, gonna look to throw in 3rd and 16. Pressure coming, pass over the middle is off the mark and incomplete. Looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown, a little bit short, and the Lions go 3 and out. And a rough start to this game for them. All right, so the Lions set to punt this one away. Comes off clean. Going to be returned beginning from, I'm not going to let it bounce. And down at about the 30. Penalty marker is down. We'll see how this impacts things, but it will be Eagles ball. It is holding against the Eagles. Going to push them back a little bit from the end of the return, but still the 1st and 10, but more so probably from about the 20. And we head to a commercial break. Yep, heading to commercial break. Yep. Not really a great start for either side's offenses, but the defenses are playing well and showing up. That's good at least. Yep, at commercial break. Yep, still at commercial break. We await the Eagles' next drive. That's a weird title for a TVs, whatever. Just coming back from commercial break. All right, gonna get this left side for Saquon Barkley, and he has space up past the 20 to about the, what's that, 29-ish. Good start to the drive. Yeah, just a simple toss left. Yeah, toss that left side for Barkley, and he gets space. Up past the 30, I mean, to about the 34. There we go. Hurts under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. First and 10 from the 34. Play action looking to throw. Hurts with time. Pass left side will be caught and get out of bounds near the 41. A gain of roughly 5. No, gain of roughly 7. Second and 3 coming up. All right. Second down coming up. Hurts under center, back behind him, ruling it a 2nd and 4. They give this up the middle, and that's going to be a 3rd and 1 coming up. Saquon Barkley on the carry, only gets about 3. Third and 1. Hurts under center. Back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Man in motion, going to hand this off up the middle for Saquon, and he's going to lose about 2. Stood up behind the line. They might have lost too many yards for the tush push here. It's a 4th and 3-ish. As yeah, good pressure up front. Forces them to lose the yards and the hole closed. I wouldn't be surprised if they still tried the tush push. But it's going to be a long attempt here. Nope, they send out the punting unit. So the Eagles had a good first play of the drive and then go nothing from there. Punt comes off clean. Going to be returned beginning from the 12 and brought down near the 11. The Lions are getting nothing out of their returns tonight. And we head back to a commercial break with 5:36 to play in the first. All right, at commercial break. At commercial break. All right. Still at commercial break and see if the Lions can do anything on this next drive. Has not been able to do a whole lot. I'm going to need something here. It's still at commercial break. .536 to play in the first quarter. Just getting back from commercial break. Lions have ball on their own 12. Goff under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Man in motion right to left. They give it on the motion to the left side. It has space past the 20 to the 21. A gain of 9 and a nice pickup there for the Lions on a drive that they desperately need to do something on. As the offense has had 6 plays in total now after that. Gonna hand this off up the middle for David Montgomery. He has space past the 25 to about the 27. The first down carry was by Jameson Williams. As Lane Johnson heads to the locker room for Philly. That's a tough blow to the offensive line. 4:35 to play in the first half, or first quarter. Goff under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Gonna play action and look to throw. Goff with time. Dump off left side, caught by David Montgomery. And he's gonna get enough for the first down, a gain of 10 exactly. And the Lions are moving on this drive. Yeah, it's been a tough start to for the Lions offense, but there's still plenty of time. They have a defense that's good enough as well to where I'm not worried about it too much. Goff in shotgun, back to his right, 2 receivers to each side. First and 10 from the 37. Going to look to throw once again. Pressure comes quick. Pass over the middle, caught by Williams. Has space past midfield, past the 45 into the 44. Nice pickup there. Under 3.5 to play in the first quarter. Goff in shotgun, back behind him. Receiver, no, they're going Wildcat. That's Montgomery in shotgun. I'm going to get about 2. I don't hate the Wildcat. I just don't think you really run Wildcat from that field markage. Goff in shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers to the left. 2nd and 8. Going to look to throw once again. Pressure coming. Goff escaping to his right and gonna throw it at the feet of Brock Wright. Incomplete. 3rd and 8 coming up. So Goff in shotgun, back to his right. Going to hand this off up the middle. And that's David Montgomery for about 2 up to the 40. 4th and 6. You could, in theory, go for it. It would be a 57-yard kick, which Jake Bates can hit. But knowing Dan Campbell, I wouldn't be surprised if the offense stays on the field. There is a Lions slow to get up afterwards, though. One of their offensive linemen. And we're going to head to a commercial break due to injury timeout. So at commercial break before this 4th and 6 play for the Lions. And with how many points is that? Because I don't remember Zay Flowers doing much. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man. You just got incredibly unlucky this week. Unless Jahmyr Gibbs and Brock Bowers have career days. That's it's Nico Collins and it's Josh Allen. That is it. That isn't. Wow. Just wow. I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm just stunned at at how little what happened in your team. Like the fact that only 2 players of yours got over 10 fantasy points is crazy, considering how much talent is there. We're still at commercial break. Just getting back from commercial break. 4th and 6. A minute 55 to play. And the Lions offense is staying on the field. Goff in shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Balling about the plus 40. Montgomery in the backfield to Goff's right. And they're going to let this play clock wind down. They're going to take the delay of game, 5 yards, and going to be a ball on the 45-yard line now. So I imagine with this, they'll punt it away. Yeah. Trying to get the Eagles to jump to set up a field goal try for Jake Bates or a potential easier go for it situation. Instead, your defense is playing well. Take the smart move and just punt it away. Try and pin the Eagles deep. I don't hate it. That's crazy. Going from 80% before the game started to like where you're at now, like 5. Punt comes off clean. Going to be fair caught at the 15. The Eagles will begin from there. 15, but that's crazy. That's just unlucky. There's nothing else to say about it. All right, Hurts under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Gonna hand this off left side for Saquon, trying to get the edge. Gonna get to about the 19-yard line before being brought down. Gain of roughly 4. A minute remains in the first quarter. He is. But the other issue is he has one of the worst quarterbacks throwing him the ball. So it's a 50-50 thing. Hurts under center. Gonna hand this off up the middle. Breaks off one tackle, but gonna be brought down for a loss of about 3 nonetheless. Back to the 16-yard line. So a 3rd and 8 coming up. I mean, in theory, he could. I doubt he will, though. And that's the end of the first quarter. 15 minutes in the books. We have a defensive clash in Philadelphia. And we add commercial break for it. All right, add commercial break. Add commercial break for the end of the first quarter. If Buffalo has a short week playing Houston on Thursday, that's going to be an interesting game. As we're still at commercial break. All right, just coming back from commercial break. Get to see how this Eagles drive caps off. This is a 3rd and 8. Hurts in shotgun, back to his left, 2 receivers to each side. Man in motion left to right. 3rd and 8 from their own 17. Hurts looking to throw. Has some time. Pass right side going to be caught, but marked down short. But now they're ruling it incomplete. So the Eagles go 3 and out. And they're going to punt this away. The offensive miscues today from both sides. Punt comes off clean. Going to be fair caught and out of bounds at about the 38, 39. Right? The Lions This is the best starting field position they have had all night. They need to get something going here. Need to get something going here. Goff under center, back behind him, two receiving options to each side, man in motion left to right. A handoff up the middle is going to get up to about the 45, a gain of 6 for Jahmyr Gibbs. Keep things moving. Just gotta keep things moving. They're 5-5 now. What does their schedule look like the rest of the way? As Goff in shotgun, gonna hand this off up the middle for Gibbs once again, and going to get about 2. Colts, Dallas, Houston, LA, Tennessee, Denver, Raiders. Raiders is a win. Tennessee's a win. Dallas should be a win. 9-8, 8-9. They're gonna be around 500. But it's gonna be a very difficult road to get to 500. Handoff up the middle on 3rd and 1 is stuffed at the line for no gain. But because it's 4th and short, I imagine the Lions will just go for it here. But you can't just hand it off again. I just realized that the Chiefs went 0-3 in the preseason and then started the season 0-2. Goff under center, back behind him. Gonna hand this off up the middle. Gibbs doesn't get it. Needed 1.5 yards. He only got 1 yard. It's a turnover on downs. I do not like that play call. You run it up the gut 4 plays in a row. Of course it's gonna get stopped. They even got good push. They got good push. It just wasn't enough. And we head back to a commercial break. It's gonna be one of those games. Yep, at commercial break. Still at commercial break. Still at commercial break. We await the Eagles' next drive with good starting field position at the plus 48-ish. At commercial break. No, I didn't see any ChatGPT ad, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm also not really paying attention to the commercials unless something like stands out to me. Most of these I've seen countless times this season already, so I'm just like, whatever. I have 1st and 10 for Philly. Ball on the plus 48. Hurts under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Going to play action and look to throw. Hurts with some time. Launching one deep over the middle. Going to be well overthrown and incomplete. Looking for Devonta Smith. That ball had no chance of coming down with it. He had no chance. I mean, yeah, it's. I don't get to understand. I don't understand the run up the middle, permanent there. Hurts alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Looking to throw in 2nd and 10. Pass left side has a man, but it's well off the mark and incomplete. Looking for Dallas Goedert on a slot fade. He threw that pass too far low and too far outside. And a 3rd and 10 coming up. Third and 10 coming up. Hurts in shotgun, back to his right. Two receivers to each side. Hurts gonna look to throw once again. Has time. Pass left side is gonna be off the mark and incomplete. Looking for Devonta Smith. Dude, too far outside. And the Eagles go 3 and out. Sorry, am I watching Eagles and Lions or am I watching Phillies and Tigers? Like, what are we doing here? I didn't realize the Flyers and Red Wings played tonight. So a 3 and out, and Philly's gonna punt this one away. All right, punt comes off clean. Going to be fair caught at the 20. A good dive-in fair catch from Khalif Raymond. Penalty marker down. They gave him the 21-yard line. What's the penalty? A face mask against the Eagles. So I imagine they will tack this on to the end of the return, aka the 21-yard line. So it should give pretty good starting field position for the Lions. The question is just, can they do anything with it? Yeah, 15 yards tacked on to the end of the return. It's Jeremiah Trotter. Double checking this. Yeah, Jeremiah Trotter called for his 2nd penalty of the game. Both of them on special teams. And we're going to a mini commercial break. $12:38 to play in the half. Goff in shotgun back to his right. Going to hand this off up the middle, and that's David Montgomery with space for about 4. Second down coming up. So Goff in shotgun back to his left, 2nd and 6. Ball on the 39-yard line. Goff looks to throw, quick pass right side, caught by Brock Wright, and it's a gain of 4. 3rd and 2 coming up. All right. Third and 2. Goff in shotgun, back to his left, 2 receivers to each side. Going to look to throw once again. Pressure coming. Goff pass over the middle is off the mark and incomplete. Looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown. How was Dolphins Commanders a more interesting game than this so far? How many drives are we in to this game? And it's as the Lions will punt. No, they fake it and they get stuffed. Oh my god, Detroit. They fake the punt and it goes absolutely nowhere. Like, not even a chance that that's a conversion. We are 10 drives into the game. And nearly all of them have been some form of a 3 and out. What am I watching? What am I watching? I mean, this is just purely one of those games. Oh, the Red Wings are playing right now. It's Red Wings and Rangers going right now. Okay. All right, at commercial break still. This has just been one of those games. All right, just getting back from the commercial break. All right, so next week, Sunday Night Football, the Buccaneers and Rams going at it. That should be a fun one. Hurts in shotgun back behind them. 2 receiving options to each side. They give to Barkley up the middle, has space past the 40, and spinning his way to the 35. So 2nd and 2. Hurts in shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off up the middle for Barkley, and that's enough for a first down, a gain of roughly 3. First and 10 coming up. Ten to play in the first half. Hurts in shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left. Ball on the 32-yard line. Man in motion left to right. Hurts looking to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle is going to be tipped and incomplete. Off the mark, a little high. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second and 10 coming up. Hurts in shotgun. Back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right. Man in motion right to left is Devonta Smith. As the play action look to throw. Quick pass right side to A.J. Brown is going to be a loss of about a yard, maybe 2. Cool. 3rd and long coming up. Third and 11. Hurts alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Going to look to, keeping himself up the middle. It's a QB draw that has space. And down, he stays on his feet. Jalen Hurts up to the 16. It's a first down carry. And the Eagles are in the red zone. All right. Nice. It's a nice call there. Yes, never down. Oh, wait, his knee might have hit there. And there's the stoppage. It depends where his knee hit if this is a first down. All right, they say he was down to the 21, so it's still the first down for Philly. Just going to move him back 3. So 1st and 10. Hurts in shotgun back to his left. Going to hand this off of the middle. And that's going to get inside the 20 to about the 18. Second and 7 coming up. Hurts in shotgun. Going to look to throw in 2nd and 7. Pass left side. Going to get blown up. Back near the 27-yard line. Oh my God, these offenses. These offenses. It's like 2 steps forward, 20 steps backwards. So 3rd and 15. Hurts in shotgun. Back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. Ball on the plus 26. Hurts looking to throw. Pass left side, going to be caught and brought down near the 15. Not enough for the first. It's A.J. Brown on the reception. I would not be surprised if the Eagles go for it. It's a 4th and about 4. The offense is staying on the field. It's officially ruled a 4th and 5. Offense is staying on the field. Hurts in shotgun. Back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 16. Needing the 11. And in motion left to right. And the Eagles will call timeout. So now out comes Jake Elliott and the field goal unit to put them up 6. Hey, there's Bradley Cooper. All right. Fourth and 5. Jake Elliott on for the 34-yard kick from the left hash. It is up, and it is good. A 6-point Eagle lead with 6 minutes to play in the first half. Finally, we got more points. Took us long enough. All right, at commercial break. At commercial break. Ugh. Six minutes to play in the first half. All right. Lions' next drive will be down by 6 with an offense that has done very little in this game. Like, just straight up has done very little. All right, should be exiting commercial break here soon. There we go. Eagles set to send this one down after the 34-yard field goal from Jake Elliott. Put them on top 6. All right, so Elliott on for the kickoff. Going to send out Brendan Mann as well to hold as it is windy in Philly. Kickoff underway. Going to be returned beginning from the 5. Room out past the 20, 25 to the 26. Can the Lions do anything? Probably not. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Goff under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Man in motion left to right. Goff looks to throw. Pass over the middle is a duck. What was that? And it's 2nd and 10. That better have been tipped. Otherwise, that's a terrible throw. Yep, there's the Jalen Phillips highlights. Or spotlight. Had a career high 8 pressures last week. Goff under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Play action, looking to throw once again. Pass left side. Has a man that's caught. Pass midfield. Past the 40 and out of bounds right around there. Thank you, Detroit. And offensive positive. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown on the reception. It took you long enough. Why literally it took them long enough to get any type of positive plays. We're at the point in this game where I have a friend texting me CFL Grey Cup highlights. Let's go. Goff under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Play action, looking to throw. Pass over the middle is caught. Inside the 20, 15, 10, 5. Jameson Williams. We have a touchdown on Sunday Night Football. Finally. And the Lions are an extra point away from taking the lead. There's a penalty in the end zone. Gonna be for excessive celebration. A 40-yard touchdown to Jameson Williams. It's about time. Yeah, sportsmanlike conduct is the penalty after the play, so it's going to be a long extra point attempt here. The penalty comes because Jameson Williams used the goalpost as a part of the celebration. So it's a long extra point try in a very windy Philadelphia right now. Jake Bates on for the lead. It is now a 48-yard field goal as the extra point on the left hash. The kick is up, and the wind knocks it right. He slices it. It is no good. So Jameson Williams' excessive celebration costs the Lions a point, and we're still tied at 6. Extra point, no good. We head to a commercial break, all tied up at 6. That is unfortunate. All right, the field goal try. The field goal, the kickoff. Jack Fox on to hold for the kickoff. That's how windy it is in Philadelphia right now. Going to be returned beginning from about the 14, out past the 35 to the 36. All right, hey Collinsworth, hey Mike Tirico. All right, at commercial break. Not commercial break. 5 minutes to play in the first half. There's like a 30-second timeout, basically. Hurts alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, looking to throw. As time, pass right side, going to be caught for a gain of 9. That is A.J. Brown on the reception, up to about the 45. Hurts in shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side, 2nd and 1 from the 45. Hurts going to look to throw once again. Has some time, pass left side, going to be caught and brought down at the 49-yard line. Enough for a first down, but not much else afterwards. That is Grant Calcaterra on the reception. So 1st and 10 Philly. Hurts in shotgun back behind him. Gonna hand this off up the middle. And that's past midfield to about the plus 47 there for Saquon Barkley. All right, so a 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 5. Hurts in shotgun back to his left. Looking to throw once again. Pass right side, going to be caught by an open receiver for a first down and then some. That is Jahan Dotson on the reception. Going to be a gain of roughly 10. So Hurts in shotgun back to his left. Going to bobble the exchange and lose about 3. Trying to hand it off to Saquon Barkley. They bobble the exchange in the 2nd and 13 coming up. 2:45 to play in the first half. Ball now going to be on the 40. Or that could have been a disastrous play for Philly. Second and 13. Hurts and shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna hand this off right side with space. Past the 30, 25, and down inside, down to about the 22. That Tank Bigsby on the carry. And the Eagles at the 2-minute warning get a fresh set of downs and are inside the red zone, yeah. Yep, head into a commercial break for the 2-minute warning. At commercial break. All right, still at commercial break. We'll wait the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half, and what has been a very defensive heavy game. At commercial break still. All right, still at commercial break. We're just getting out of commercial break. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 23-yard line. Hand off up the middle for Bigsby. It has space once again. Gonna get inside the 20 to about the 16. So second and about 5 coming up. 4 maybe. So yeah, 2nd and 3. Under a minute and a half to play in the first half. Hurts under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Hurts faking a toss, looking to throw. Pass over the middle, caught by A.J. Brown. Down to the 5. First and goal coming up. A minute to play in the first half. So first and goal, 40 seconds remain. Hurts in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Just running out the clock. Handoff up the middle for Barkley. And the second effort is gonna get in. Touchdown Philly. With 29 seconds to play in the half, Saquon Barkley puts the Eagles back on top. As we await the extra point. It's close. He breaks the plane before going down. The second effort for Saquon Barkley gets it done. Oh, and unless it's close, he might not have gotten it. Either way, they're just tush push. Every scoring play is reviewed. So we will see. We're heading to a commercial break as they review this play. As it stands, it's a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. All right, at commercial break. At commercial break. Still at commercial break. And it's still at commercial break. All right, after review, it is 2nd and goal from the 1. I'm just going to keep that there because here comes the tush push. Second and goal from the inch-yard line, basically. Here's the tush push, and Jalen Hurts gets in. Now the Eagles have taken the lead. And they're back on top with 10 seconds to play in the first half. I believe the Lions get ball to begin the second half, so they are not quite, they're still feeling fine. Yep, the inevitable tush push. Jake Elliott on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-point Eagle lead with 16 seconds to play in the half. "16 seconds. We await the extra point. Jake Elliott on to send this one down. Kickoff underway, going to be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Lions will begin from the 35. 16 seconds, 3 timeouts for a kicker that has a leg to him. Do you try for a field goal here, or do you just get it at halftime, knowing you get ball to begin the second half? And they're just going to get this to halftime. The disappointment is immeasurable. All right, halftime in Philly. Lions get ball to begin the second half down by 7. What has been a sloppy first half of play from both of these teams. All right, at halftime. All right. Yeah, a pretty sloppy first half of play, but it's fine. Only one half remains on this Sunday slate. That started with the Dolphins getting a pretty solid, okay win in Madrid. They went to Buffalo, went to Denver, now we're in Philly. 4 out of 4, baby. Long day, but it's a long day, but at the same time, it's just watching football for 12 hours, so I can't complain. We're at halftime. At halftime. No shot the Bills are the current favorite to win the AFC. That just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, like they played a really good game today, but they're a very incomplete team, like they always are. We'll see. At commercial break for halftime. We are waiting the start of the second half. All right. At halftime. All right, just about to start the halftime showcase here on NBC. We wait the start of the second half. Yep, at halftime. Denver got a nice win to extend their lead in the division. Miami got a nice win. Buffalo got a nice win. What else? The Rams held on strong against the Seahawks. That was a game that came down to the end. Shedeur Sanders got some action today. Yeah, he was 4 for 16, but short notice against the Ravens defense. It's a whatever situation.
Yep, at halftime. Chiefs off to the worst 10-game start since 2015. Yeah, I have 5-5 start for Kansas City. Not a lot of people had that going into the year. Man, that AFC playoff picture. Two teams at 5-5. The Jaguars are at 6-4. Then you have 7-win teams. You have the Steelers at 6-4. And ideally, just thinking about this in the Miami standpoint, you kind of want the Ravens to surpass Pittsburgh at some point. That way, you're no longer competing with them who you lost to. Hopefully, you can beat Pittsburgh later down the season. As we're at commercial break still for halftime. At commercial break for halftime. Oh yeah, I forgot they do a Madden cast. Man, that looks dumb. I forgot that was a thing, and man, that does not. The NFL needs to just stop with some of these extra broadcasts and stuff. So at halftime, they're going through these 6 touchdowns that Josh Allen had today. It's crazy. All right, at commercial break still. At halftime. We are waiting the start of the second half. Lions get ball to begin the second half down by 7. At halftime. Yep, still at halftime. Still at commercial break. We await the start of the second half. Yeah, the Lions offense has been bad. Both offenses has been bad. This game has been mid. I was hoping this game would be in like not to the same level, but at least like a similar type of performances to Buccaneers Bills. Instead, I've gotten 3 Madrid games today. It's been something. We'll see. Yeah, it's been one of those days. But again, I can't complain too much. I've just been watching football for 12 hours. So I'm chilling. All right, just getting out of commercial break. Time to see if the Lions offense can do anything. The Lions get ball to begin the second half. They need an offensive showing similar to the last drive. As the second half kickoff is underway, going to be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Lions will begin the drive from the 35. Let's get something going here, Detroit. I know you have you have a 10+ minute drive in you. Let's just go. Let's just go for it. As Nick Sirianni is being interviewed there as well. Lane Johnson downgraded to out. Tough blow to that Eagles offensive line. Goff in shotgun, looking to throw. Pass left side, caught by Gibbs. Has space, a first down and more. Out of bounds near midfield to about the plus 49. That's a good way to start the drive. Yeah, out of bounds. I might give him the 48. Yeah. Goff under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Go into play action and look to throw. Goff with time, a dump off left side to Gibbs once again, and going to get about 10 or 11. Getting the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs works. Simple as that. First and 10. Goff in shotgun back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right as well. Man in motion right to left. Going to hand this off to Gibbs left side, and he's going to get a yard, maybe. Let me rephrase it. Get the ball to Gibbs in open space. So a 2nd and 9 coming up. Goff in shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side, tight end in motion left to right. Goff looking to throw, quick pass right side, caught by Wright. Going to get past the 35 and out of bounds near the 32. A 3rd and roughly 5 coming up. So 3rd and 5. Goff in shotgun back to his left, as well as someone to his right. I believe that is Montgomery. Goff looking to throw. Has some time. Passing over the middle. That's incomplete. Looking for St. Brown. A little off the mark. And it's a 4th and 5 coming up. All right, and the choice here for Detroit. Down by 7. Going to be a tough field goal to hit with the wind. There's also a team that is known for going for it in a situation like this. And the offense is on the field. Goff in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. Ball on the plus 32. Goff looking to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle is off the mark and incomplete. Looking for Jameson Williams, but couldn't connect. Oh, the Lions. It's there. Just get it higher. It hits him in the knee. It hits him in the shins. And it's a turnover on downs. Elevate the ball a bit more, Goff, and it's there. It's a tough one to miss. That's a tough one to miss. All right, so at commercial break. At commercial break. All right, at commercial break. All right, at commercial break. If the Eagles score on this drive, this game could get very ugly quick. Back from commercial break, Hurts in shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on their own 32. Hurts gonna hand this off up the middle, and that's a gain of about 4. Maybe like 3.5 for Saquon. 2nd down coming up. So Hurts in shotgun back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side, 2nd and 6, ball on the 36. Going to hand this off up the middle, and that's going to get to about the 41. 3rd and short coming up. Third down coming up. Here comes the tush push. There's movement before the snap. Gonna be to call it a false start on Philly. About time. About time they called a false start on the tush push. It took y'all long enough. 3rd and 6 coming up. About time. Yeah, about time. Yeah, because he's moving his hand. He's constantly moving his hand. You're not allowed to do that. Yeah, because the Lions player had his hand down and it wasn't in the neutral zone. You actively reached forward to try and move his hand out the way. That's a false start. Hurts in shotgun back to his left, looking to throw in 3rd and 5. Has some time, throwing left side is going to be incomplete. Looking for Kylen Granson. And the Eagles will have to punt. So 4th and 5. The Eagles set to punt this one away. And that's a delay of game. All right, so the punt comes off clean. Going to be fair caught at about the 27-ish. All right, so at commercial break. All right. At commercial break. At commercial break. All good. All good. Welcome on in. This game has been a game, to say the least. Been kind of just chilling. Been a little bit of a boring one. Neither offense can get much going consistently. So it's just been a lot of punts and a lot of turnover on downs. My favorite team is the Miami Dolphins, and they got a win today. Wasn't pretty, but a win's a win at this point in the season. They entered their bye week winning 3 of the last 4, feeling pretty good. We'll see how things continue to play out, but I'm feeling fine with this Dolphins team currently. I'm one of those where a lot is up in the air about what the team's gonna look like next year, so I'm not gonna worry about that, and just take it a week at a time and hope that and just keep rooting for them and seeing if they can win games and pull off a miracle here. Goff under center, back behind him, going to hand this off left side for David Montgomery. He fights his way to about the 34. It's undeniable that this roster right now and this team is rallying behind McDaniel. And they want to play for him, and they're playing hard for him, even when the season pretty much is lost. So, I think the mindset that the Stephen Ross currently has is a fine mindset to have. Pass right side, caught by Gibbs. Has room past midfield, 45-40. Making men miss, 35-30. Still going, 25 and down to the 24. Jahmyr Gibbs. That's the big explosive play the Lions have been missing tonight. Get the ball in his hands in open space and let magic happen. That's all the Lions need to do. Penei Sewell with a great block on the outside as well. So Goff in shotgun back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right as well. Man in motion right to left. A handoff to Gibbs left side will get about a yard, maybe 2. That's jeez. An incomprehensible word salad is the best way to put anything, like any type of essay, text response, anything from AI. Because yeah, there's something there, but there's nothing that's nothing cohesive. Crazy. Goff in shotgun back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right as well. Give up the middle to Gibbs. Gets inside the 20 to the 18. Yeah, I don't get people that use AI for text and communication like that. It defeats the whole purpose. Yeah, using AI for personal conversations like that is just mind-bogglingly dumb to me. Goff in shotgun back to his left, 3rd and 4. Handoff up the middle is going to be enough for a first down as Jahmyr Gibbs gets inside the 10 to the 8. Especially in a relationship, come on. You have to put more effort than that into it. All right, first and goal. The first and goal for the Lions tonight. Goff in shotgun, looking to throw. Pass right side, going to be caught and down to about the 5 for Jameson Williams. Second and goal coming up. Okay, yeah, that's getting towards incredibly idiotic and incredibly weird territories very fast. Hand off to Gibbs up the middle. It's gonna get inside the 5 to the 4. 3rd and goal coming up. 6.5 to play in the third. Third and goal from the 4. The Lions are basically in 4-down territory here. It's the Lions we're talking about. Goff in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the right. Under 6 minutes to play in the third. The give to Gibbs up the middle. Gets stuffed at the line for no gain. 4th and goal coming up, and the Lions offense will stay on the field, I assume. Yeah, that makes it worse. Yeah, that makes it worse, which is crazy. Oh my god, people can be so stupid sometimes. Much like the Lions. Goff in shotgun back to his left, 3 receivers to the right, looking to throw. Pressure coming quick, pass to the right side is incomplete. What was I saying, man? The Lions, come on, Detroit. That's their 4th turnover on downs tonight. Where there's 5 minutes to play in the third. Of course, it was Jalen Phillips that got the pressure in there as well. Heading to a commercial break. Hell yeah. It's funny, I was just having a conversation about, like, not that exact situation, but, like, people's over-reliance on AI in conversations with my parents, like, a week or so ago. And it's just, like, the dumbest possible thing. Yeah, that's true. Because, yeah, we're at commercial break. Because, like, I think one thing that people don't realize in terms of AI and the comic and how it handles, like, conversations, really anything in general, is no matter what the topic is going to be, it's going to try and cater to what you want the conversation to be about. So you give it like 3 different conversation messages, and it's going to end up agreeing with you no matter what. So it's a terrible thing to bounce off of for ideas or for anything. Yeah, it's a pure validation machine. And and on top of, like, it's a validation machine, on top of the fact that the world's already in a place where 90% of people do not want to hang out with people that don't have, like, the exact same opinions as them. Which, like, I understand for certain topics having that mindset, but it's still good to have, like, people to bounce off ideas with that aren't gonna just only agree with you. So that way you don't get yourself in a bad situation like dropping out of college because AI said your business idea was going to be $1 million business only for you to go bankrupt in 2 weeks. Yeah, and that too. AI has no ideas of what a moral compass is. Well, some people don't already, but there's like zero senses of backed in reality and past conversations. It's just dumb. Hurts in shotgun, looking to throw in 1st and 10. Pass right side, going to be incomplete. Looking for A.J. Brown. A little bit too far outside. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, that's jeez. As someone who has bullshitted enough essays about random topics that only halfway fit into the class, there's ways to word things already to make any topic work for what you want to write about. But you don't need. But if it's clearly like gonna take a lot of there's a great throw from Hurts to get past the 435 to the 39. Jahad Dotson on the reception. I'm getting sidetracked here, but whatever. Like there was one of my English comprehension classes. The topic was on like a small textbook we had, and I found a way to pure BS basically to write a top tier essay apparently about NFL head coaches and how it fits in with the textbook. You just need grit. Yeah, again, I remember seeing that AI can be convinced about pretty much anything. So on top of the big gain on second down, there's an unnecessary roughness against Brian Branch. The attack on 15. Part of me has been wanting to turn that essay that I was just talking about into a video because it is a really well written essay that I just need to do like another like handful of hours of research on, and it'll be good to go. I might do that. Yeah, that doesn't make sense in that context. That's the other thing. Context matters a lot in anything, and AI does not have that context. No matter how much you try and give it to them. Hurts under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Ball on the plus 47. A toss right side for Saquon. Gonna get the sideline and a gain of about 6. Yeah, I'm very tempted. Only thing with it is I'll need to probably. Would I need to shave off a bit of it? Probably not, actually. It's been long enough. I'll think about it. I have time in the winter to do a bunch of videos and stuff I need to anyway. Because I still have it on my OneDrive. I did that same thing with the statistics project. My worst NFL team video, that was initially a written report from that. Second and 4 play action. Hurts is gonna get stacked, losing a bunch of yards there. Maybe a loss of about 10 or so. Aiden Hutchinson, one of the Lions in the backfield. And a third and long coming up. I'm also currently working with a data set for a different statistics project that I know for a fact I'm going to use in the future for something. I just don't know what yet. I got ideas. Just need to figure out the finer details of it. I'll brainstorm a bit during like Thanksgiving and stuff and come up with the ideas to work on during the holidays. Hurts alone in shotgun on 3rd and 15. Has time. Deep shot. Left side is going to be overthrown. A.J. Brown incomplete. 4th and 15, and the Eagles will punt. Yeah, the Lions have yet to convert on 4th down tonight. All right, punt comes off clean. Going to be returned beginning from the 10. And going to make one man miss and get up to about the 14. Yeah, the Lions' return game tonight has not been good. Just straight up. And we head to a commercial break with that. Right at commercial break. Oh, is the dude actually puts effort into stuff and it's still as bad? That's crazy. That would explain why the AI in return also had so much incoherenceness to it. If you're gonna feed it incoherenceness, it's gonna dish back out incoherenceness. Yep, select commercial break. Oh yeah, the AP poll dropped earlier. I see Yukon getting votes. Hell yeah. Damn, Navy is so close to getting into the top 25. Select commercial break. Alright, just getting back from commercial break. This might be the Lions' last chance. Their offensive line is not playing great. The Eagles are getting a lot of pressure in here. I just saw that replay, the better replay of the end zone view. Goff missed a wide open Brock Wright on 4th and goal in the previous drive. That's tough. Goff under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side, man in motion left to right. To make it 2 receivers to each side. Gonna play action to look to throw. Pressure comes quick. Goff avoids it. Pass left side, off the mark and incomplete. Looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown. I have a counter. Like one of those like manual counters. I should have used it tonight. Just to see how many times I've said off the mark and incomplete in this game. We have to be nearing like 20 by this point. Goff in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. 2nd and 10 from their own 15, looking to throw. Has time, pass over the middle, is off the mark and nearly intercepted, but going to be ruled incomplete. Yeah. So some people just don't understand stuff like that. They're not, no matter how much you try and tell them it, they're not gonna be able to. That's just how things are sometimes. Goff in shotgun, back to his left, looking to throw in 3rd and 10. Pass left side can be caught by Gibbs. Has room, a 1st down and more. Making people miss, pass the 35 to 40, and finally brought down near the 45, and Kyle gets pushed a bit to the 48. Just do it again. Gibbs in space with the ball has been the only offense the Lions have had tonight. Yeah. Again, some people just can't. Some people just don't understand. Don't understand certain concepts, and they refuse to even try to learn about it. At that point, it's a lost cause, and just block and move on. Toss right side of David Montgomery is going to get about 6, maybe 7. Yeah, it's that's the situation that it's just just not much to do with it. T Fox, is there a reason you're saying that, or can I time you out for 5 minutes? Never mind. I just realized. Yep, no. That's on me. Pass over the middle going to be incomplete off the mark. Yeah, I know. This is the 4th live stream I'm doing today. If I don't remember things I said 2 seconds afterwards, don't worry about it. Especially in terms of like the call in the plays part. I've said so much today. Again, I've probably said off the mark and incomplete nearly 50 times throughout the 4 games. Goff in shotgun back to his right, 3 receivers to the left, 3rd and 3 from the plus 45. Going to look to throw. Has time, pass is tipped at the line and incomplete. So 4th and 3, the plus 45-yard line. Are they going to go for it? It's the Lions, of course they are. Trying to give the ultimatums now is just someone trying to how do I phrase this? Someone trying to exert power that they feel like they have but never actually did, so it's just falling on deaf's ears for a good reason. It's just signs of an ugly situation. Goff in shotgun, looking to throw in 4th and 3. Pass right side, and you guessed it, it's off the mark and incomplete. 0 for 5 on 4th downs tonight. Detroit's just been... Detroit has probably had about 14 points, maybe 17 points, worth of off the mark and incompletes. Goff has been off his game tonight. First and 10 for Philly. The fact this is a 7-point game is unbeknownst to me. Hurts in shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. A give up the middle for Saquon Barkley is going to lose a yard. This Lions defense is doing everything in their power. I'm still working on the video that involves it, but I was going through a lot of like 70s and 80s old broadcasts for a video. I forgot I had a bunch of quotes from those broadcasts that I want to eventually work into stuff. I just haven't, like, 1, remembered, and 2, found the time to do it. Hurts in shotgun back to his left, looking to throw in 2nd and 10. Pass left side, caught by Barkley. Room past midfield and down to the 48. Penalty marker down. Yeah, again, it was like we were talking about on Thursday night. How the point of these streams is just chill and with football on as like a somewhat background. Yeah. Was it a chop block against Philly? Seemingly. It was definitely against Philly. Oh, offensive pass interference. We got a push off from H. No, it is a chop block. He slipped. In fact, he got hurt after slipping. What? Whatever. 2nd and 25. Oh, this is a great one. I'm just now rereading. Can't use it in this game because neither of the offenses are playing well. But that's what I'm gonna try and use at some point. Clock winding down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. 15 minutes remain. Philly up by 7. The Lions defense is on all they can. I did see you gave me that. I just haven't gotten around to looking at it yet because again, 4 streams today. And even like yesterday was kind of a I wanted to make sure I went to bed relatively early yesterday so I can be good for today. Yeah, I'm aware. I'll look at it at some point before tomorrow night, probably. And add commercial break. Oh, this image from the Red Wings Rangers game today is amazing. Hold on. Rain's working a second. Give me a minute. Hockey sports images over the past like 5 or so years have been some of my favorites to find. Like there's something about hockey that's just beautiful in motion. I don't know what it is. All right, back. Just coming back. Still like commercial break. Yep. Yeah, season two of a show that I've been really liking. It comes out in a month or so. That's gonna be great. T Fox, if you're still here, you know what show I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I am not sorry for how much I'm gonna be talking about that show come December when it drops in VCs. Yeah. Are we actually gonna do watch alongs for season 2 like we were supposed to for season 1, or Hurts and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right, 2nd and 18. Hurts gonna look to throw. Has time, escaping to his left, gonna take it himself, past the 40 and out of bounds to the 43. Alright, cool. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's why we didn't do it. Alright, we'll see. We have like a month to decide. Oh, yeah, might as well. It's the Percy Jackson show. I'm a big Percy Jackson fan. I'm a big Greek mythology fan in general. I got into Greek myths because of Percy Jackson. I've kind of just read a bunch of the other ones afterwards. The fact that we're finally getting like a solid adaptation has been great for me. Hurts rolling to his right on 3rd and 11. Has time, pass right side, gonna be caught by AJ Brown. And the spot will give him short of the first. So yeah, so season 1 was great. They changed a few things, but still it was a really fun watch. I'm excited for season 2. The budget massively increased, which is gonna be great. But we'll just do it in a different VC, man. They don't care. Defensive holding against the Lions is the call. 5 yards and an automatic first down. Yeah, season 1 is based off the first book, and then season 2 is the second, and so on and so on. It's great. I loved it. It's like the one because I never really read a lot of books. I was a football through and through. I played a lot of sports and whatnot, so I never really like wanted to sit down and read. Percy Jackson is what got me really invested in reading. And from the I still like don't read a lot outside of that and like football related books or Greek myths, but it's still like something. Handoff left side going to be enough for Saquon Barkley to pick up the first to about 12 or 13. Penalty marker down. No, TFox, we don't even need to do it in a VC. We just do it in an actual call. Holden against the Eagles is the call, going against Jordan Mailata. So set 1st and 20 coming up. Yeah, I guess clear Holding there. Yeah, it's because there's 5 original books. There's the 5 Heroes of Olympus, 5 Towers of Apollo. Then you have the side series of Magnus Chase and Kane Chronicles. All good reads. And there's a bunch of other side stuff as well that's being released still, but don't need to worry about those too much. Handoff left side to Tank Bigsby is going to get about 5 up to the 45. But yeah, there's the new 2 of like what's the not the high school series, like the graduation series. There's another one coming out I think next year. Yeah, these Eagles primetime games have not been great, but there's not much you can do about it. It's the Eagles defense winning them games, and that's all. And they don't care how they win; they just want to win. I know AJ Brown still might be upset, but whatever. Pass left side caught by Devonta Smith, gonna be about 7-ish. Yeah, low score. It's fine. Yeah, and then the third one is supposed to be coming out I think next year for that mini series. Because the one that released this year, which I have behind me, I think the mic's blocking it. Yeah, they're kind of. Can you see them? Kind of. That's a side series as well. That's the second one released for. I still need to read that. I'll get to it. The football season is busy though for me. Hurts alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 3rd and 6. Going to look to now, keeping himself up the middle. A QB draw with space. Past the 40 and brought down near the 36. Eagles looking to just kill time now. You're in field goal range. Not too much to worry about. Your defense is playing really well. I think the Eagles can ride their defensive performances all the way to the Super Bowl at this point. They're playing that well. Hurts alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Play clock winding down to get the snap off in time. Hurts looks to throw. Stepping right, throwing right. Has a man, but it's off the mark and incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. 2nd and 10 coming up. I legit need to start using this more. It's again, I have the handheld counter. I can find uses for this definitely. Second and 10. Hurts in shotgun, back to his left, 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the plus 36, looking to throw. Hurts with some time, rolling right to buy more. Throwing right, and that is off the mark and incomplete. Looking for Jahan Dotson. Pressure forced the bad pass. 3rd and 10 coming up. No, shut T. Also, where did you get? I said counter. Where did T-Fox you got it? I know it's late, but come on. Hurts in shotgun, looking to throw in 3rd and 10. Pass right side, going to be caught by AJ Brown. Gets down to about the 30, a gain of 6. 4th and 4 coming up. Well, yeah. I don't think it's from me though, because this doesn't get picked up on the mic like that. It might get picked up when I talk, but it's not that loud. All right, 49-yard kick from Jake Elliott and the right hash. It is up And it is right down the middle. A 10-point lead for Philly. With 10:15 to play. And we head to a commercial break. Right at commercial break. Who knows? Through grit and pure determination. Just put what? Yeah, just put pen to paper and just let it flow for you. What's some of those other like joke things I've heard? Let the paper speak to you. Yep, still at commercial break. Yeah, potato potato. Drawn utensil onto drawn surface. How many fantasy points does Gibbs have you right now to where you think you can actually win? 18. Okay, yeah, okay. There's definitely a better possibility. But man, hoping Bowers gets like 20 is gonna be crazy. First game with 5 failures on fourth downs is 2022. God damn, Detroit. Oh yeah, it's definitely impressive. Kickoff return past the 25 to about the 27. Pretty much a last gasp drive for the Lions if they can't find the end zone. Really just can't find points in general. Goff and Shut. The last 3 Lions drives have been turnover on downs. Goff under center. Back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Hand off left side and has space. Pass to 35 and a first down carry for Jahmyr Gibbs. That's a gain of 11. So first and 10. Goff and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on their own 39. Goff looking to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to step up. Pass is at the feet of Brock Wright. Incomplete. The Eagles are getting pressure in abundance tonight. The next best thing to cope is projection on Dubin. Goff and shotgun back to his right, two receiving options to each side. 2nd and 10. Play clock winding down to get the snap off in time. Goff throwing right side. It is off the mark and incomplete. I'm going to be saying that in my dreams tonight. Tomorrow, there better not be a single incompletion tomorrow night. After the amount I've said that today. But at the same time, I'm going to be watching Raiders football. That game's going to be ugly. 3rd and 10. Goff looking to throw. As time, pass right side is off the mark and incomplete. Threw it a little bit behind Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions will punt. They will punt. Come on, Detroit. Yeah, it's the Raiders. It's gonna be a Cowboys about to win 50-6. It's gonna be great. I mean, if all the incompletions are replaced with interceptions, that would actually be a very entertaining game. So screw it, let's do it. Punt gets muffed, but ends up going out of bounds near the 11, I think, or the 16. Geno Smith is the Raiders quarterback for like the next half. If he has another bad performance, he won't be the quarterback for long. Also, it's an E, not an I in Geno. Similar to the Mario character. The day Geno Smith locks back in is the day we're back in 2023. Oh yeah, there's going to be a ton of incompletions. But so at the end of the day, I mean, Prescott and Smith probably are each going to have more incompletions than Jacoby Brissett had today. And Brissett threw the ball 55 times. But Jacoby Brissett going 45 for 55 today is insane. And they only put up like, what, 20 points? And it's at commercial break. All right, at commercial break still. Should be exiting commercial break here soon. Oh, that's gonna go on all night if you don't cut it soon. I mean, it'll be comedy the entire time, but it's playing. It's still playing a game that I'm not sure that needs to be played. Hurts and shotgun back behind him, two receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw right side, caught by Goddard, has space past the 20, or past the 30 maybe. All the way to about like the 32-ish. Yeah, 32. Hurts in shotgun. All right, fair. Just be prepared to wake up to like 30 messages. Hurts in shotgun back to his right, 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna hand this off of the middle for Saquon Barkley. He gets to about the 39. So 2nd and about 3. Second and 2, they're ruling it. Under 8 minutes to play in the 4th. Hurts under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off in time. Gonna hand this off right side. And that's Saquon Barkley, who's going to fight his way for a yard. Impressive. Yeah, because he went 4 for 16. He went 4 for 16, 47 yards and an interception. Dude, there's a chance he starts next week. And with that, I need Toasted to put him back on his lineup. 3rd and 1, and here comes the tush push. Hurts takes it up the middle, and he might be short. But if he is, they'll just go for it. And do it again. Yeah, I think he's being marked short here. We'll see with the spot, but it's Philly. They'll just do it again. Appreciate it. 6:35 to play in the game. And yep, 4th and inches. And we're right back to it. Tush push, baby. Come on, Philly. You got this. There's movement. It's a false start. The 2nd of the game. Finally. They've called more false starts on that than... Oh, they're finally calling false starts on the tush push. They're finally doing it. Took them long enough. And the Eagles will punt. That's the 2nd time tonight they're calling false starts on it. Yes. It's the sign of the times. Punt comes off clean, going to bounce and be downed at the 15, we'll say. It's a 10-point game. Got about 5 minutes to play in it. Can the Lions mount a comeback? We will see. And add commercial break. Add commercial break. Sorry, who did the halftime show for the Grey Cup? Yeah, the CFL had their championship game today. And from the stuff I've seen, it was magical. There's still that commercial break. Oh, that explains a bit about the play calling tonight. Dan Campbell has been the offensive play caller again. It's not going. It's not good. It's not the same magic as it was last week. So Goff under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. First and 10 from the 15. Play action looking to throw. Goff's pass left side is off the mark and incomplete. Looking for a halfback screen to Jahmyr Gibbs. And it's 2nd and 10. Oh, man. Also, yeah, Jared Goff went 2 gloves tonight. Goff in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right, looking to throw. Pressure coming, gonna pass this over the middle, but it's tipped at the line and incomplete by Jalen Carter. 3rd and 10 coming up. 6 minutes to play in the 4th. Third and 10. Goff in shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. 3rd and 10 from their own 15. Goff to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle is caught by Williams. Has space past the 40. Makes one man miss and brought down at the 42. Yeah, a Lions loss means the Bears are alone in first place of the NFC North with 3 divisional games to play, including 2 against the Packers and the Lions to end the season. We're in a very weird year for the NFL. Goff under center, back behind him. Play action looking to throw. Pressure comes quick. Pass left side. Just barely off target for Jahmyr Gibbs. A little bit too far outside. There's a possibility where like 7 of the teams people thought were going to be locks for the playoffs by this point completely end up missing them. Goff in shotgun back to his left. Looking to throw in 2nd and 10. Pass right side is batted at the line. It's Jalen Carter. God, Goff. It's what's his completion percentage tonight? There's no way his completion percentage is above 50. Goff in shotgun, looking to throw. Stepping up, throwing right side, gonna be overthrown, incomplete. Looking for Jahmyr Gibbs. Jared Goff is at a 39% completion percentage. I don't know what to say. Just straight up do not know what to say. That is insane. as the Lions will punt this away. Comes off clean and fair caught at the 20. 5:06 to play in the game. .506 to play. All right, it doesn't seem like we're heading to a commercial break. Hurts in shotgun back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Handoff left side, going to be about 2 on the play for Saquon. All right. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hurts in shotgun back to his right, going to hand this off up the middle, and there's room for Saquon to get a gain of 7. Up to the 29, 3rd and 1 coming up. And are we going to see a tush push again? Probably. Third and 1. And here's the tush push. Hurts under center. And should be enough for the first down. Looked like there might have been movement before the snap again here, but nothing called. And no, they're marking him just short. 4th and inches. Okay. Fourth and inches. Just tush push it again. Fourth and inches. And the Eagles will call their first timeout with 3 minutes to play in the game. All right, 3 minutes to play. Here's the tush push once again. I'm not sure he got it. Hold on, did the Lions do it? Refs are discussing the spot. Did the Lions do it? Oh, it's close. I don't think he got it. I think he's short. I think he's short, and that's a potential game-changing play. Lions have field position. Lions have ball on the plus 29, basically. And yeah, they got the stand. Goff and shotgun back to his right. If they can find the end zone, they're right back in this game with all 3 timeouts. 3 receiving options to the right. 1st and 10. Play clock winding down. They get the snap off. Goff looks to throw. Pressure coming, escaping to his left. Throwing left and off the mark and incomplete. Looking for Jameson Williams. Good coverage by Nakobe Dean. Would have had to have taken the perfect throw. And it's 2nd and 10. This game's going to come down to the Lions' run defense. And if the offense can find the end zone. Goff in shotgun, looking to throw. Pressure coming, he's stacked. And did the ball come loose? No, they're saying he's down. Sacked at the 37s. Nakobe Dean. Back-to-back great plays. And it's 3rd down coming up. He had great coverage on 1st down. And then on 2nd down, he blows up David Montgomery. And forces and gets the sack. And yeah, Goff is down. Third and 17. Goff looking to throw. Pressure coming. Pass over the middle is tipped and incomplete. Trying to fit a tight one in there to St. Brown, but Cooper DeJean in coverage. Tips it up slightly, and it's a 3 and out for the Lions. So much for all bad momentum they had for stopping the tush push. And you're going for it. Eagles call their 2nd timeout. I mean, I understand it kind of. But come on, just you have all 3 timeouts. Kick the field goal, get it to a 7-point game, and trust your defense in making another stop. Like, Jake Bates can hit from here. I know it's windy. It is windy, but you can hit from here. Actually, the wind has died down a little bit. And now, after the timeout, they are sending out Jake Bates. Yeah. Damn, the Curse Will did not have a good week, huh? "54-yard kick. The ball is centered perfectly." Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. To make it a 7-point game, the kick is up. And it is right down the middle. Jake Bates gives the Lions some life entering the 2-minute warning. And with all 3 timeouts, it'll come down to the Lions defense. Beautiful kick. I mean, if the Lions get the ball back, they're going to be very pass heavy. And Gibbs could definitely be involved there, but I doubt he'll be a massive factor. They're probably going to keep Montgomery as the main back going forward, so that way they can keep him in as a blocking option. Well, if Gibbs is going to do it, then it means the Lions will do it. But first, it's going to come down to if the offense even gets back onto the field. All right, a 2-minute warning here in Philly. Damn, I'm shocked we've not gone to commercial break yet for the 2-minute warning. All right, Lions set to send this one down with all 3 timeouts. They don't need the onside kick. as we're under 2 minutes. Bates sends this one down. It's going to bounce out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles will begin from the 35. A first down ends the game. Anything short gives the Lions a chance. As the rain is starting to fall in Philly as well. All right, Lions defense is up to you. Hurts in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left. Give to Saquon Barkley, right side. It's a gain of 4. Lions call their first timeout. Second down coming up. Hurts in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left. 2nd and 5. They give to Barkley up the middle. Only going to get about 2. Lions call their second timeout. 3rd and 3. 1:50 to play in the game. The Lions need one more stand. One more stand is all that's needed. Third and 3. Hurts under center, back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Gonna look to throw. There's a false start. Whistle to play dead. False start on Philly. A 3rd and 8. Gonna give the Lions a little bit more breathing room here. Yeah, some slayed movement against the right tackle. 3rd and 8. Hurts in shotgun. Back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts gonna look to throw. Pass right side is off the mark and incomplete. Intended for A.J. Brown. There's a penalty. No shot. There's a penalty against the Lions here. Oh my God, they call DPI. They're calling DPI against Rock Ya-Sin. I better see him tackle someone. I'm sorry? Huh? Just no. Not in this moment. That can't be what decides the game. Refs, come on. Handoff up the middle to Saquon's a gain of 1. That cannot be what you call DPI on to decide the game. Come on. Come on, refs. That cannot be what decides this game. You cannot make that call in this moment. It's that is the definition of hand fighting. You cannot make that call in this moment. That is bad. Handoff up the middle for Saquon Barkley's going to get about a yard. The refs just gave the Eagles the win. Instead of the Lions getting the ball back with over a minute and a half to play with a timeout, the refs gave the Eagles the win. You cannot call that DPI in this moment. Because that's just not DPI to begin with. That is as bad as the DPI called against Jack Jones in the Madrid game. You cannot be calling that DPI. That is unacceptable. Eagles call their final timeout before this 3rd and 8 play. That is such a bad DPI call. It is legit. That is the definition of hand fighting. And they called it DPI. That's insane. Don't get the Eagles firmly deserved to win the game. But it coming down to that penalty is unacceptable for how this game has been playing. For how this game has gone, it should not end on that bad of a penalty. Handoff right side to Saquon. He's going to get enough for the first. That seals it. Saquon Barkley with the dagger. Again, the Eagles firmly deserved to win the game. They were the best team out there. But for it to come down to a invisible DPI penalty is terrible. It's just straight up terrible. All the Eagles need to do is knee it down once more, and there it is. So your Sunday was going great, man. This was like a really solid Sunday for the NFL. Top to bottom, tight games, close games, some fun games, high scoring ones. And then Sunday Night Football comes around to ruin it. In part thanks to a just poor performance by both sides offensively, but also the refs taking over the game. Just wow. Just wow. That's a tough one for Detroit. Again, they did not deserve to win this game at all. The offense was playing terribly. But for it to end on a bad DPI is insane. It's just insane. I mean, the Dolphins still won today, so I'm fine. I just feel for Lions fans who 2 years ago, or was it last year? Last year, they get BS'd out of a game against the Cowboys because of a bad penalty. And then this year, they get BS'd out of a game against the Eagles because of a bad penalty. Again, a game that they fully deserve to lose, but not like that. All right, cool. But that'll do it for me for Sunday. 4 games, 4 streams. I appreciate everyone that tuned in to all of them. I appreciate it. I'll be live again tomorrow night to wrap up week 11 with the Cowboys and the Raiders. It cannot be worse than this game, right?
Either way, we'll find out. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have yourselves a damn good one. Peace.